Hi guys, welcome to Office Blokes Reacts. I'm Office Bloke Dave.
I'm Office Bloke Mike.
I'm Office Bloke Neil Armstrong.
Ah, really?
Oh, fair enough. I'm Buzz Aldrin then.
Go on then.
Have you seen Buzz Aldrin when he knocked a guy out?
No.
Some guy he was a moon landing denier, saying he never went to the moon, it's all a farce. He just chinned the guy.
Did it? To be fair, if you've been that far, I mean, you wouldn't be happy, would you? Someone saying it was false.
Good on him. Anyway, we digress.
Wow.
We are the Office Blokes. We've got 2 other YouTube channels, Patreon page, we've got social media, all that good stuff, and brand spanking new merch. Link in the description will take you where you need to go. Right, Brian Regan. We've done 1 so far.
We have. And a lot of people pointed out as well, which we kind of agreed with. Well, it wasn't his funniest bit, but we wanted to get an introduction into Brian Regan. I've seen him loads of times doing Cup of Dirt, Big Yellow One's a Son, all this kind of stuff. And he's a funny man. Yeah, he is a very funny. And he was one of the first comedians to introduce my kids to.
Oh, really?
Right. Okay. So clean.
Yeah, just a funny guy. Yeah. And my kids still now, and we're talking, 15, 16 years on or whatever it was, and my kids still use phrases now. They don't.
Wow.
When they see a kid walking down the street with a school project, no matter how good it is, my eldest son always goes, "The big yellow one's a son." I'm like, mate, it's a kid.
Yeah, I found the last one amusing. That's what it was for me. It was pleasant.
Yeah, it was still funny. Yeah,
he's a funny guy.
I don't want a really funny one today because my rib's hurting. So if this can just be at a low level of amusement, then I'm all right. We'll get into it anyway. Brian Regan, I walked on the moon. Let's do this.
I'm actually kind of quiet off stage. A lot of people don't realize that. I was at a dinner party recently. A bunch of people that I don't know. One guy talking plenty for everybody. And then me, myself, right, and then I, and then myself, and me. I couldn't tell this one about I because I was talking about myself, and then me.
No.
Beware the me monster. So I tried to jump in with a little story. I don't want to just sit there the whole night. Right when I'm done with my story, this guy goes, "That ain't nothing." Oh, well, didn't mean to waste everybody's time telling my nothing story. Here, let Marco Polo speak. He's back with tales of adventure.
I hate those one-upmanship dickheads. There's always someone who's done more, done the better thing.
You always say, if you've been at Tenerife, he's been to 11 Tenerife.
Yeah.
That's a phrase we use in it over here.
Yeah.
My story ain't nothing. Maybe it wasn't, because I made the mistake of trying to tell a story about having only 2 wisdom teeth pulled, and I learned a lesson. Don't ever try to tell a 2 wisdom tooth story, because you ain't going nowhere. The 4 wisdom teeth people are going to parachute in and cut you off at the pass. Halt! Halt with your 2 wisdom tooth tail. You will never complete one, trust me. I'm trying to tell my story. You know, I had some wisdom teeth pulled. I had 4 pulled. No 5, no 9. I had 9 wisdom teeth pulled. All of mine were impacted. They were all coming upside down. The roots are wrapped around my tongue, coming out my nose. They were tusks. I was a warthog. No anesthesia. They pulled them out with pliers. I was eating corn on the cob that afternoon. Pin the blue ribbon upon his chest. That knocks the socks off of my wisdom tooth tail.
It reminds me of Jim Carrey a little bit.
He's got the look, any that,
few mannerisms, hasn't he?
The way he talks, sort of things.
Definitely, the way he uses his voice
and turning and looking away and making a point and then pulling the face and stuff. It's very Jim Carrey.
He is a bit, definitely.
I'm enjoying this. I'm trying not to laugh though. I'm paying.
Funny.
Why do people need to top other people? I've never understood it, and I see it all the time. Obviously, people get something out of it. At best, people wait for your lips to stop. Yeah, as soon as... Okay, you, me! You, me! You see the difference? You see that? Now I do. What is it about the human condition? People get something out of that. That's why I have a social fantasy. I wish I was one of the 12 astronauts who have been on our moon. They must love knowing they can beat anybody's story. whenever they want. They can sit back quietly at a dinner party while some other person, some me monster's doing his thing, and let him go. Let him run with the line while you be quiet. Oh, really? Let him have his moment. Yeah, I'm a big traveler. I have my business. I got my own global enterprise I got to check on. Driving in the Autobahn because I keep a fleet of sports cars over in Zurich. Get a Swiss account that I got to check out. Mount Kilimanjaro expedition, might have to cancel that. Runways in Aspen are a lot shorter the first time you go in there. The Pacific Rim Company, we're going to try to take that over. Global enterprise. I walked on the moon. Well, you have the floor, Moonwalker. You mentioned driving on the Autobahn. That reminded me. Once I was driving in the Sea of Tranquility. In my lunar rover. And I, too, was worried about our speed till I remembered, wait, we're the only ones on the moon. You guys are great. Thank you very much.
That was really good.
Comedy's great. That's proper piss.
It's great built up. The way it built up that was.
Yeah.
Oh, really good.
Yeah, it's just that for me was much more like it compared to the last one.
That's more Brian Regan.
Yeah,
I think he's. But like I said, we'll move on to Cup of Dirt and the Big Yellow Ones of Sun and all that kind of stuff. He's
for anything like that,
it's older stuff, and that, again, that's a little bit older than the one we seen. I think the one we'd seen last time was pretty new.
He looked a lot older than the one we did.
Picture quality wasn't great on that neither, was it?
Yeah, it wasn't the best, was it? But
that's just again a great premise for a bit. Executed perfectly, just wacky enough, to not be like a character. Yeah, if you know what I mean. It was great.
I'd trump everything though, I want it.
It would like it. Yeah, I mean, it would just.
You can't beat that.
You can't beat it, can you? No,
it's nothing.
You can. I'd be like, I wanked on the moon. If you were one of the other, one of the other 11.
Not sure if everybody wants to hear that one though.
Like, well, you're walking on the moon. I was having a bit of alone time in the lunar pod.
What do you call it? A lunar pod?
Yeah. Space lube.
Yeah, it was good. That funny. Made me laugh. Hope you guys like that too. Don't forget, like and subscribe. Hit the bell, and we'll catch you on the next one.
Cheers. Guys.